Good day to all. Today we are going to see about the problem on some shape functions. So here the given element is given. Okay, so the shape function we know already the one-dimensional shape function L minus x by L and n2 equal to x by L. Okay, and so it is being given as the area is 750 millimeter square and Young's modulus E is 2 into 10 power 5 Newton per mm square, and the displacement at node 1, that is u1 equal to 0.5 mm, and the displacement and u2, that is node 2, 0.625 mm. Okay, so we have to calculate the following displacement at point P. So at this particular point, what will be the maximum displacement? Stress, strain energy, strain and element stiffness matrix K. So these are all the things we are going to find out from this problem. Okay, the first step is we have to write out the given conditions. So area 750 and E 2 10 power 5 Newton per mm square, and U1 0.5 mm, U2 0.625 mm. So these are all the given values, right? And X1 they have given us 375 mm. This is coordinate of the element, and X2 575 mm. This is also coordinate. So from this we can calculate the actual length of the element. So that is X2 minus X1 is equal to 575 minus 375 equal to 200 millimeter is a total element length. Okay, so now we have to calculate the distance between the point 1 to point P. Okay, so distance between point 1 to point P, x is equal to again 500 minus 375, so that will be around 125 mm. Okay, so these are all the values initially we have to find out. Then displacement we are going to find out u equal to n1 u1 plus n2 u2. Okay, so we will found out the value of n1. So this is L minus x by L. From this we can calculate the value n1 equal to 0.375, and n2 similarly x by L, right? So you know the value of x is 125 divided by 200, 0.625. Okay, so now we know all the values, right? Directly, so here we can check that. Okay, n1 plus n2 must be is equal to 1. If you add that, the value will be 1. Okay, so now we have to find out the point P displacement. 0.375 into 0.5 plus 0.625 into 0.625, right? So while calculating this, you will get the value u equal to 0.57813 millimeter. Okay, that is the value of displacement at the point P. So from these findings, we have calculated the first value. Okay, now we have to calculate the stress, right? So we know the formula stress is equal to Young's modulus into strain, right? So we don't know the value of E. So for finding out the E, we have to calculate strain equal to E equal to B matrix into U matrix, right? So from the formula B equal to minus 1 by L 1 by L, and U can be written as U1 into U2. Okay, so minus 1 by L, that means minus 1 by the length of the element, right? Minus 1 by 200. Okay, let me write minus 1 by 200 and plus 1 by 200 into U1 U2, 0.5 into 0.625. Okay, so this is your matrix, right? This is 1 cross 2 and this is 2 cross 1. Okay, so if you multiply this value 1 cross 2 into 2 cross 1, you will get the matrix of 1 cross 1, that is 0.625 10 power e power minus 3. So that is the strain of the element. Okay, so now we can calculate the stress, right? So Young's modulus into strain. Young's modulus is 2 into 10 to the power of 5 E 0.625 into 10 power minus 3. Okay, from this we can calculate the stress value that is 125 Newton per mm square or megapascal. 125 megapascal. Okay. So after that we have to calculate the stiffness matrix. So already we have derived the equation AE by L 1 minus 1 minus 1 1. Okay, from that we know already all the values. A 750 2 10 power 5 divided by length of the element 200 and 1 minus 1 minus 1 1. Okay, from this we can calculate the stiffness matrix 7.5 10 power 5 into 1 minus 1 minus 1 1. Okay, so now we have to find out the strain energy of the element. U equal to 1 by 2 ut k into u. Okay, this is the formula for finding out the strain energy of one dimensional element. Now directly you can substitute, right? For ut we can write it as a row matrix, right? And k we know, we already find out the value k, and u equal to u1 and u2 0.5 and 0.625, right? So you have to multiply all these values. Okay, three matrices are there, you have to multiply all the three matrices and simplify the value, and we will get the value of. So here actually you will see there is a three matrix available here. Okay, so this is your 2 cross 2 and this is your 2 cross 1. You will get the 2 cross 1 matrix final result. Here it is 1 cross 2. So finally if you multiply 1 cross 2 into 2 cross 1, you will get the 1 cross 1 value, right? So the final value of the u will be, okay, 5859.37 Newton mm. So this is the strain energy value. Okay, okay, so this is your strain energy value. So after solving this problem you have to write it each and every value. Okay, okay, so no problem, you can write it by your own. Okay, okay, if you like this video please share to your friends, and thank you very much for listening. Okay, if you like it please share, and please comment. If you have any doubt you just please comment on my video. Okay, okay, thank you very much friends.